You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show.
Hey. Yo, what up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy DJ Jesse J here in the studio for the Love and Hip Hop After Show. Tonight's episode was titled Picture This, and picture this, I'm sitting with the lovely Kennelia Stradwick.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up? This episode was too much tea. I mean, it's that time of the week. It's that time we gotta pull up the weeds, we need to do the laundry, we need to do the dishes, because it is Love and Hip Hop time. Girl, I mean, honestly, this show allows me to vent so much. Exactly. Just listen to the song. We're going to take a sip to that. Now, see, we should have played the other version because this version is actually Peter's version. In Peter's mind, he is singing this song.
Peter's dingy.
Girl.
He's real. I think Peter really is.
I'm nervous for that man. And if him and Amina stay together, please don't have any children. Then we need to. I've been real worried about that.
He's slow.
I would blame Mona. All right. Well, let's get into that a little later. Let's start with Saigon. Boring ass.
Yeah.
The birthday party barbecue. You know, Erica comes. He sits her down. I was dying if you rewind it back and check out his friends when they sit down. Damn ghetto ass people like that.
They're in the back looking dead at the camera.
Bitch, didn't you hear what the producer said? It said act natural. Well, that would be natural for me though, actually, because I'd be like, I want to hear the tea. So I love that Saigon, you know, really thought about it and picked the perfect time to talk about his child's DNA test at his birthday party.
At the pool?
With, you know, 50 people around. I found it really appropriate.
Like, they couldn't go upstairs. They could go in the house. They were poolside, the grill. There were burgers on the grill. Your friends,
kids
in the back.
Running
kids
around.
Running around. Somebody died, cannonballed in the pool in the back, like, he's like, let's look at this paternity test.
Someone came out there like, you got the mustard?
Super soakers.
Yo. All right,
like, yo, it's the mustard over there. And I'm like, we're having a moment.
All right. So they got the results back from the dollar store DNA test. And first of all, can we just talk about this baby's going to be gorgeous.
You know what
this baby gonna be fuck a Blue Ivy, a damn North Yeezy, whatever the damn name is of these children. This baby gonna be damn gorgeous because they are two homely ass in a pod.
I just got a problem every time Erica has to come somewhere. She wearing her house dress. You know what I mean? Last time she had the gray house dress on. Today she had the coral house dress on. Can we stop with the house dresses?
Girl, and can you, if you ain't gonna comb your hair, just put a hat on.
Erica look like she don't wear no shoes. All the time, though. I'm not talking about when you in the house
I was gonna stay
cooking.
away from that one.
She looks like she don't wear no shoes.
Girl, her feet literally look like a damn crow. Like, she look like she gonna be a Saigon.
She look like she, walks around the neighborhood with no shoes. She does. With a
does,
house
though.
dress, she wears house dress.
Could you picture her being pregnant too, her hair in curls, walking around barefoot like
Saigon.
Day! I'm just kidding. All right, so they find out that the baby is his, woo, and he decides to get up in front of everyone and scream, "The boy is mine! I have a baby!"
Did you see though, low key? I thought she was looking at the paper like, "Who is this?"
She's like trying to make it cute, like.
She's like, "Is he for real?" It's real. She probably had diarrhea stomach waiting on that test result.
Girl, I don't know. I think
She had the BGs waiting on that
she
result.
knew that
That
baby
test
was sick.
result.
Girl, who else is gonna be poking up in that?
You see where she
Them
lives?
dirty ass
She
feet.
get her little neighborhood dude to be all around her with the house dress on.
See, now if she was heavier, I would say that. But I mean, she's like,
Yeah.
it's like the little damn boys club trying to start a fire in the woods. Anyways, so that's irrelevant. Oh, except for the fact that he says, well, what do you want from this? What does this mean? Well, I'd like to start a family. Okay. And then you come along saying, well, I'm not ready for commitment, but we can date. Oh, okay. So you're ready to, you think you're going to come up here and we're going to play housey and then you can go screw whoever you want to screw. Hell. Mm-hmm. But why are you giving Peter Guns advice then?
Well, listen, the dog can give Peter Guns advice. Peter is a lost cause.
Well, and we're gonna get to Peter, but let's go to Tahiry and Joe. Tahiry and Joe, they go to a therapist because last week she found a string of hair. She found foundation on some dirty pillowcases behind Joe. I can't with Joe. I really can't with Joe because my thing is why does the therapist have to tell Joe that you're wrong? We're high. Clearly we're in a couples therapy. It's not okay for you to have another bitch up in the damn house. Yeah. And especially up in the bed. I mean, first of all, if that was my relationship, you can't have no females around this house.
You can't have
within a 30-mile area zone,
especially in the room. Like, you know how you went to the front door, past the porch, past the kitchen,
there's
past
lots of
the
seats.
TV room, into the bedroom. Y'all couldn't stop at the couch and have a like.
No, bitch, y'all couldn't stop at the porch.
Right, like I don't understand.
Treat that bitch like a vampire. She cannot come in unless invited.
Poor Derek, the therapist. He was just agreeing everything with Tahiry was saying. He was shaking his head like, yeah, I mean, it's true. It is true.
And he said, now, Joe, do you see why it's wrong for, a female to be sitting on your bed? Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely see it now, especially because we're dealing with Tahiry. No, it's dealing with any sane human being that's in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
You sitting over here talking about, oh, you're wrong for going and taking this job, but you got bitches up in the house?
I
haven't even left for work yet. I haven't even gone for the 3 months I'm going to be gone. Or how many weeks?
In the bed. What kind of conversation y'all having, that friendly conversation where
she rubbing her foundation
on the pillow, in the bed?
She was like, oh, you got a little something on your cheek. Where?
Now, I got a lot of homeboys, but I'm never in the bed. Like, why am I in your bed?
And it ain't like y'all got a studio apartment.
Right, I don't understand. Even if you do, you sit on the edge of the bed. Like, you don't be up under the blanket. You don't get under the blanket.
And what are y'all doing in which a piece of hair follicle comes out and is just chilling? And then on top of it, this makes me think this is actually, it wasn't only one time, because for foundation to have gotten on the pillow, and then he had to change all the sheets, redid the bed, and then now there's another hair on there.
So she was over there. And he's so nonchalant. Like, it's funny, me watching, it's hilarious because he really is like,
him and Peter are,
that's his personality. But Tahiry, I'm surprised she didn't punch him in his ear. You know how bad, like, you know how annoying that is when you mad and you passionate and somebody hurt you and they just sitting there like,
not understanding.
They're like, well, I mean, what's the big deal?
You're wrong.
It's Tahiry. Joe is crazy.
So Tahiry walks out. She's done with it. She goes to see Rashida, who's getting married, apparently. Her hair looking like the Cowardly Lion. Right. She invites her to the socialite event and whatever. But before the socialite event, we come back to Erica and her girlfriend, Sin. They have a beach picnic.
First of all, honey, first of all, Now, Jesse had to rewind it a few times back for me. Erica is out here trying to check people. She kicking her baby daddy in the throat. Like, Erica is ruthless. But yeah, she's shaped like a box of cigarettes. Like, Erica need to get in the gym.
No, girl.
I'm sorry. She needs to get in the gym. You cannot have a bad attitude and not be on point. You can't.
I mean, like that bathing suit, literally, you know around Christmas time when you send out like hams and cheeses to people,
Oh my God.
and you got like the netting wrapped around the ham, real tight.
She, like, come on. Then she whips out a surprise for this
But beyond
girl.
that, wait, because the first scene, now I want to point this about, let's talk really in depth about the camera action tonight on Love and Hip Hop. I really love the marketing sense that they have aiming towards men and their sexual eruptions. Talking about, here comes Erica's scene, literally, you didn't see anyone's faces. All you saw is tits.
Yeah.
Tits. Here's Erica, but good tits. And then when you get to Erica and her girlfriend,
Ooh.
I honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I honestly did not even know it was Erica and her girlfriend in the first scene. I was just looking at these 4 saggy tits, and then Kennelia talking about, Jesse, rewind that. You see how fast she look? I'm like, what? Bitch, I
They
did
out
not.
here looking like 4 bags of nickels sitting in on their body. You got 4 nickel bags. I can't. If she would put the burrito bowls down.
And then you
she
go
would
in and eat
have
on a burrito on the beach.
Put that burrito bowl down.
Girl, I'm surprised no one walked by and threw a damn net on her. Talking about save the whales. Like, I'm just playing.
Put the extra guac and extra meat back into the Chipotle.
I mean, it
bag.
looked like they got mostly salad. Was that like a steak salad?
That was the
from
burrito bowl.
Chipotle?
You know, at Chipotle, they put the lettuce
Can I
on
just
last.
tell you why I think this whole Chipotle thing's happening? I wonder if Erica schemingly is trying to get a deal. Which girl, if you are getting a deal from Chipotle to be the face of Chipotle, I mean, you look like you in the right state of body in order to be the face of the body of Chipotle. But I'm just
That's
saying.
never gonna happen. Remember, there was a show on ABC about like the new food truck race. The owner and creator and founder of Chipotle is like the Bill Gates of Chipotle. He ain't fooling with Erica Mena.
Could you imagine that pitch meeting? Well, like, I have like this #1 single, but it's not me on the track, but it was me. And like, I'm on the #1 show, Love and Hip Hop.
That man ain't fooling
He'd be like,
with Erica. I can't.
So they're talking about Rich, and Sin seems to be like, I don't know why you want to work with him. Talking about the photo shoot, and she wants Sin to model. And then we get to the photo shoot, and it's just literally a lesbian porn.
Yeah.
Rich shows up, awkward conversation. Sin was not feeling him at all. How'd you feel about that?
You know, I get why she felt so comfortable being able to voice her opinion, because Erica put her in that mindset that, you know, it was okay to do. But I wasn't mad that Rich kind of did what he did and was like, you know what, I'm not gonna fool with you, because one, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Two, who are you? Like, what are you, ma'am? What do you do? Who?
I literally only know that you like Chipotle.
Yeah.
Chipotle, pussy, and your name is Sin. That's
it. So from a business standpoint, Sin, you really need to shut up. Like, for real. Like, you really need to shut your mouth. And I'm mad Erica didn't pull her to the side and be like, don't mess with my business.
Erica liked it, though.
She do.
She liked the two
liked
of them
that.
fighting back and forth over her.
That's bad business. She need to check her girl and be like, when I'm talking business and I got somebody coming here for business, regardless of how you feel about them, you pull me to the side and tell me how you feel. Don't check whoever I'm doing business with, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
No burrito bowls for you. Okay? None. Buy your own damn Chipotle.
Right. So whatever. Rich was being catty too. He said, and you can tell he still wants Erica so
totally.
bad, and that's why I don't think he really cared about what Sin was saying, but I think he was just more so he pulled the deal away at the fact of, oh, you think this girl thinks you know what she's talking about? All right, mess with her, see what happens.
Yeah, no, I see that. I agree with that. And plus, everybody cusses Rich out this season, so She's just the next person in line.
I thought it was interesting Erica pulling Sin aside to talk about Rich, and Sin basically explained, I still don't like him. Like, I just don't think that he's credible. Like, how is he even in this music business? Which
Well, Rich had a history before. Love and Hip Hop kind of ruined his reputation.
Girl, please explain it to me.
Like,
what did Rich do before this? I know nothing
before,
of this
like,
man.
certain artists, like a lot of the Bad Boy era and like that whole when New York R&B and hip hop was like real moving. Rich was like, he broke a lot of artists, so he did
Do you
like
know
a little.
any?
I had them written down. I forgot. But
I'm
it's
gonna
like the
look it up.
90s, like it's like 90s, 2000s,
Okay.
not like.
But I mean,
recent.
he ain't no Stevie J.
No, he ain't no Stevie J. But at some point, he probably was affiliated with with them at some point. He's no scrub.
Okay.
Love and Hip Hop really made Rich a scrub.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of ruined his reputation.
Well, he loved it. Him and Janedy, that scene was awkward too. It's just like it's so fake and contrived. And,
Yeah.
But I did like the fact that Yandy seems like she's gonna stick with I'm not signing in Amina, and she said exactly, it's too messy, it's too much tea. I don't want it.
Don't. Nobody's gonna. Amina she's dead in the streets. Like, this really ruined her. It's unfortunate.
Girl, Erica goes and meets with Rich, and she walks in. Rich is working, paying attention to the new Drake record.
Why? Like, was he? He was on Spotify just listening. Like, what are you doing, Rich?
And then my thing is I hate when they get into this whole like Jay-Z, Beyonce talk, and they're like, I mean, Rich, like, you know what it is when we work together. Finish it. I mean, we make money. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Erica is so delusional. Both of them are so delusional.
bitch, when we say they're damn Rocky and Bullwinkle, but you ain't no Jay-Z, Beyonce. Like, all this money that they talk about, like, was he whoring her out? Like, what is he doing to make all this money?
He probably booked her a couple magazines. At one point, remember, she was doing like magazines, like she was like doing the booty mags, like.
So you think he was doing that?
Maybe.
So she misses that.
Or I mean, it could be as simple as Erica. Rich was the only person wanting to work with you, for real, for real. People, you can host some parties, but when it comes down to someone talking about managing and helping you, Rich Dollars was the only person willing to help. And a year later, now she's signing a contract because she sees, well, nobody trying to mess with me except Rich.
Right, and she had that contract signed, sealed, delivered. And then Rich puts a smile on, and then she had the audacity to say that her clit just grew a size seeing Rich happy. No one needed to know that.
Like, come on, man.
And then you sit there a minute after calling Rich a creep because he was like, oh, I'm going to stare down at you.
Ma'am.
Yeah, no one needs to know about what your Arby's is doing at all. And apparently they're going to go do a Panama photo shoot. Boring.
But Rich don't have a passport. Now, can we talk about this? I'm not doing business with nobody who don't have a passport.
I mean, it
Now,
probably expired in 1995.
If you really out here Rich talks like he is like that dude. Rich, you gonna tell your clients that you ain't never even been to Mexico or Canada? For real? What kind? At that point,
You gonna go on national television
and say I don't have a passport. Rich, you a grown man. You a grown man. Ladies and gentlemen at home, even if you don't plan on traveling, don't set up a business meeting with somebody and then tell them you don't have a passport. Get it together.
Let's talk about Rashida's event, the socialite event. In other words, the bar in which they just told all the girls from the show to go to. So Tahiry, Sin, Erica, and Rashida are there. Naya shows up. There's this awkward moment discussing Erica and Naya's music relationship, and I think it's interesting Naya trying to play it really cool with all the girls and stay on their good side, because I'm surprised you had a lot to say about Erica last week, and this week,
Yeah.
two strong personalities.
It was just like, I don't.
And then, to me, this is just some side chick hoe shit, and I'm not saying that she didn't. I don't think she actually slept with Joe, but didn't no one talk about Joe's name?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you talking about, oh yeah, and when I spoke to Joe about it, is Joe your manager? There's only one person who Joe is tied to at this table, and then with the audacity that you say the name Joe Budden, then you look over like,
And then proceeds to say, basically, he get around. And then
and then basically throwing on all the girls at the table because they all of Spanish descent, talking about, oh yeah, y'all share the same dick.
Naya, what?
You literally work at a strip club.
Still. No, just wait. Still. Naya, what are you talking about? Tahiry should, you know what, even though Tahiry says she's not going to talk to Joe no more, she should call Joe and be like, you know what, you need to check your friend. Because if she's your homegirl, she out here telling me that you sleeping with everybody. So if you are, check her. And if you're not, check her. Because she obviously don't know how to be a quiet friend. She don't know how to keep her mouth shut.
So she going to put some business that you probably don't want out. Then she says, Naya tries to apologize to Tahiry. And that was just so awkward. I just believe this whole thing is fake because it's just like,
yeah,
I wouldn't have hugged that bitch after that. Like, oh, why would you want to touch a dirty slut Spanish girl?
Yeah, like
why would you want that?
Don't leave me alone, ma'am. It's almost dark. You have work.
So, I mean, this show should just be called "How to Lose Your Career in One Season."
It should.
Bitch, in 3 episodes.
It
to Lose
should.
Your Career in 3 episodes.
Naya need to tone that attitude down. She really does. She's so aggressive. Like, I get that whole rap persona. Yeah, bad bitches all here. Like, I get it, but she yell at everybody.
Yeah, and it just there's nothing that comes off personable, and even that tough girl act, it doesn't come off. Like, I believe she would get crazy and buck. Clearly, she has her whole chest situation. But I don't know. It just kind of comes off like, girl, all the time. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
Do you need a pill? Do you need medication?
It's like, let's go sit in the sunshine. She need to go have a burrito bowl with what's her name's girlfriend. Get some life in your life. I don't know.
Maybe something happened to her at the strip club. She mad that day. Let's just do it. So they started the episode off with the fight with Tara and Amina. And Amina's in there talking about
Laughing.
I'm sounding like a damn Alvin the Chipmunk. Talking about I win.
That was a very Kimbella still look pretty moment. Like when she was in the bathroom, I was like, oh, this like when Kimbella fought when Chrissy beat up Kimbella and she went in the bathroom, still look pretty. But
you weren't boss about it. You sitting here looking like the damn ratchet ass hoe who don't know what she doing about laughing like a damn chipmunk.
Looking like Fire Goes West over here.
An American Tail.
She do look like American Tail.
So then we go to the scene of Tara putting Peter's instruments out on the street. Because after Peter finding out that this happened with Tara and Amina, Peter still had the audacity to not go home.
But mind you, the stuff on the curb, it looked like all that was out there was 2 bongo drums in a garment bag. I was like, that's all Peter got? And a pair of Timbs?
Mm-hmm.
Peter ain't got nothing.
Mind you, then you saw as soon as that happened, he had to get on the phone and call somebody for a damn ride. Peter, you are too old for that.
Peter got a car. He said on the Breakfast Club that he has a 99 Montero Sport.
Stop.
That's what he said.
No, he doesn't.
That's what he said. And then Charlamagne said, is it paid for at least? And he said, yeah.
Oh, girl, because I was going to be like, if you're still making payments on your 1999,
you paying $1 a month.
All right.
Yeah, so he has a car, but he probably parks around the corner because the cameras. No, for real, he probably park around the corner.
Montero Sport.
I would park around the corner.
Yeah, girl. I mean, 1999. I can just imagine what that looked like.
My boyfriend in college had one. It was red.
In college. That was the past, not the present or future.
If you got a Montero Sport, we're not bashing you, but you also ain't
but
on
if you
TV.
if you have a 1999 Montero
mamas.
Sport, yeah, and you on national television talking about I'm a boss.
Peter needs to kick rocks.
So Peter says, I didn't want Tara to find out because I didn't want to hurt her feelings. Well, you probably shouldn't have put your dick in another woman. I would just kind of assume that common sense would let you know we here. Yeah. And, you know, it was interesting at the end, he alludes to the fact that he has to sleep on the couch and that him and Tara don't have sex. But in the very first clip that we got this season, it was her coming out with her nubby little feet, stepping on that dirty towel. And then she came and she sat on him and he was grabbing on the thing. And then they alluded to the fact that they were going to do something.
And
so
if you were sleeping on the couch, Peter, so pull the plug on the relationship and then go live with your wife. There was still ample opportunity for him to go and move in with his wife.
What do you think was the most irritating part about this for Tara?
I mean, I think it's just the saltiness of she was with him for 13 years and he only knew Amina for like 1 and then she married. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's that.
He gave her the power.
After a year. She put in work.
So you think she was mad about the marriage part, or do you think it was more mad about? See, I get what you're saying because I do think that is the case because like I worked so hard, why couldn't I get? You just gave it to this bitch. But from what I took from, I kind of feel like she's more mad at the fact that he gave her the power. That okay, yeah, you got married to this bitch, but you couldn't come tell me.
Yeah,
I have to find out. This bitch has that card to be able to pull it out of me. Like, haha.
Yeah, I can see that. I think
would that be the more irritating part?
I think it's a combo.
Yeah.
Because I think take all this away. If him and Amina never got married, and her and Peter were still in the same situation, if you probably would ask her, do you want to marry Peter? She'll probably say, no, we're in a bad place. No, I'm not focused on that. I just want to be, get us together, move on. But now that Peter's married to Amina, she's like, I can't believe you did this to me. I think it's about. It's the work. She put 13 years in it. But then, again, 13 years, you should have known he wasn't going to marry you.
And then,
after 5.
Here you are sitting up here, and he calling you his wife. No, bitch, I'm not. I don't got the ID. I don't have the tattoo, and I sure as hell don't got the ID.
Like, stop calling her that, Peter.
Yeah.
That's insulting. Even more. Stop it.
But my thing is just like, I don't want to believe somebody's mentally challenged like that, but like, I think we just have to come to the conclusion.
I think Peter's
Did he come off dumb in the Breakfast Club interview?
He came off very like melancholy, regretful. Like he's you can tell he's sorry about it, and he felt bad because he's getting a lot of backlash. Like people like killing him.
I've honestly, off the top of my head, I really don't think I could pull another situation that I've ever watched on television that could compare it with this right now.
You can't. There's nothing. There's nothing.
And I watch all the damn court shows. Judge Judy, Judge Millian, Judge Joe Brown, Maybelline. I watch them damn all. I ain't seen none like that. So then Peter goes to Amina's house. And Peter explains, you shouldn't be upset that you got hit. You're the other woman. You have to understand how she's looking at it. And then he's blaming Amina for almost losing his kids. And then he blames, you're only thinking of yourself. And then, so what do you want? Do you want out?
She's like,
first of all,
what do you want, Peter?
Well, I mean, what did he say? I mean, I'm here. I lost her. I can't have her anymore. I want to be with you. Like, bitch, I have the script, literally. I mean, can we just go over what he said to you in the matter of 3 minutes? He said, 1, you're his wife. You have a tattoo and you have the ID that proves it. You are his wife. You just got beat up by what in your mind is the side chick. And then he says this to you. You shouldn't be mad you got hit.
What do you mean, Peter?
I'm blaming you because I almost lost my kids. You're only thinking of yourself. What do you want?
What?
Do you want to end this?
Well, what do you want, Peter?
Well, I mean, fuck yeah. I mean, I don't have her no more, so I guess this'll do. Like, girl, I just want to play the Destiny's Child song and be like, girl, can tell you've been crying. You need somebody to talk to. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? What do they be doing in Germany?
Nothing.
What do they be? No, girl. What
is all
do
her.
they be? Do German? Phil, you ever been to Germany before?
I was born in Germany.
Okay. Are there women out there? Do they just allow their men to do whatever and they just are subservient to them?
Not
typical case?
Not technically.
No. Are women degraded, looked down upon out there?
Not in that way.
It's her. She's slow.
Girl.
She is slow. Then afterwards, he was like, I love you. Kisses her, and she says, I love you too.
No, I love you more.
I love you. Oh,
You damn right.
you more.
You sure do. I ain't never heard no lie like that. Was the truth. You sure do love him more. And if you couldn't tell from the damn script that we just read, you know what? I feel bad. I want her to come on the show. I want to talk to this poor little
Listen.
girl and give her some. We need Dr. Phil up in this bitch, because this girl.
You can't save her. What she need to do is start sleeping with a scarf on. Because did you see her hair? I can't. Like, this whole situation, on top of her being played by Peter and going along with it, talking about I love you more. Girl, put something on that head. Satin bonnet or something. I can't with her. Her
satin
and Peter
bonnet.
are slow. She just get into bed at night. You got to put something on that. You
I
can't just
can't.
lay down.
Ew.
Black women, we have to put a kid on.
And I can't even imagine what the sex would be like between the two of them.
No.
Like, Peter be there slipping in his dress socks, like, sweating, like.
It's probably
She's
real
sitting there
like
like, yes, Peter.
it's probably real
Yes.
emotional because he seems like he's like a newborn baby.
Think
He
he
looked
gonna
like one
sing
at
to her?
least. And hers, she's like, after I love you more. It's probably very like
Peter.
right. Oh, Peter. Yeah, I guess when he's like, I mean, like it's probably gross. Peter.
After that scene, we get a gym scene, which I was like, how can he even afford a membership? But clearly, he was using Saigon's guest pass.
He can't get one either.
They were using Rich's guest pass. Well, I mean, who the only one with money on this bitch? Maybe Tara. You know what? Maybe he got one more month on the gym. He brought his boys. I mean, it's just the sad boys club. This is like the destruction of mankind watching these three men sit in a room and talk about love and relationships. I mean, especially after, Saigon, I was kind of like, oh, maybe we'll get like a nice leave. I mean, and then next week I can't with that situation. I mean, Peter and Rich are just getting read by Saigon is reading you.
Like, come on.
The man ain't even a part of the damn real cast, and he is reading you for. Why are the people who aren't on the show reading the people on the show?
He just found out his son was his at a pool party,
Yeah,
and
like-
he's giving advice on relationships. He just found out his kid was his kid at the cookout. You letting him coach you? You letting him coach you on love? I can't.
Yeah, you right. And that's why, you know what? I will give Rich for that moment just sitting back like, I can't say nothing.
Cause he can't, cause he in love with bag of nickels. Like, you got cookout, bag of nickels, and
And damn
Peter.
slow-mo. In the final scene, we get Tara looking at a damn Instagram video like, girl, ladies, that is the worst thing you can do to yourself. When you break up with someone, I know it's hard, but delete all of their social media.
You can't. It's so hard.
It's so hard, but it's not. All you gotta do is remove friend.
It's so
delete.
hard.
It's
and
so
then you
hard.
be trying to go to her page, trying not to double tap.
Or you be going to the friends to see
accidentally.
if they taking pictures. Like,
My
you
God.
just can't do it, because then it leads to this shit. She sees that, and then this bitch went left eye.
She did.
I mean, she almost did. I was surprised it didn't go in a trash barrel and just burnt up. She cut damn everything. She was cutting them damn bongos, which I'm like, how many bongos does this motherfucker have up in here?
Like, but come on, was he in a Congo? But like what is he doing? Sheila E on the side?
They're like
what is he
Lucy and Desi. Ah!
doing? What are you doing? You know, I was disappointed because Peter ain't got much. She should have sold that. She wasn't thinking because he obviously don't have no money to give.
Right.
Sell it.
Be like, this is your deposit on child support.
Sell that guitar. Sell those drums. Sell those.
And Peter
Walmart
comes
Nikes?
down and see. Right, they cut real easy.
You were like, like, ooh, those weren't durable at all.
She takes a picture and she sends it to Peter. That was your mistake, girl. Now, see, if you aren't going to delete their Instagram and you're going to do something like that, you post that to your Instagram because then it's retaliation. It's like, oh, bitch, that's what you want to post on your Instagram. That's fine. Look at mine. Then when you see it, you gonna know. But you sending it to him. That means you want him to come. You know what I mean?
She did.
It's playing games.
She sent like a 4-page text.
I seen that
She
too.
was like, I'm sending you a 4-page text.
And it's sealed with this picture. Peter shows up and says, "Yes," again, throwing, never accepting. This is why you chased me out of this relationship. I'm pretty sure your dick chased the slow-mo girl out of the relationship.
Or is that why your feet were so dirty? Like, it's because I chased you, Pete? Okay. Like, what are you talking about, Peter?
I mean, Peter, like, here's the thing. One thing you could have at least done in that damn house is at least, like, sweep. Clearly, Tara's working. You could have swept the damn floors. Like, I've never seen on television that many dirty feet.
Between house dress and...
Bitch, and Bag of Nickels if we go
Bag
back
of
to that
Nickels.
beach with them damn paper flip-flops she had on. He keeps blaming her. And I just can't. So then he leaves, and Tara's done crying. And but although I will say this before we finish, my favorite part was when she's sitting there yelling, and he's just looking at the guitar and he goes, "Babe, there's just some things you don't." Bitch, you asked for it.
She should have hit him over the
With
head
the damn guitar.
like a wrestling match.
Peter, you're so lucky. If that was me in that relationship, I would have damn been locked up for 20 damn years. Might have even got myself life.
That's how chicks gonna snap. Then poor
Yeah.
Tara, because she was like angry, and she turned around, she was
and
crying.
that crying was
like,
just like,
like, that's so sad.
and him walking up the stairs like droopy, like,
Real dramatic. But think about it. All of this for Peter Guns. Please. Ladies, we got to do that.
and you heard what she said too. She was like, "Peter, you gave her the one thing that I love."
Ew.
And she rubbed his body like, all of this, like, girl.
Ugh.
What?
It's Peter Guns.
What? I mean, you know what? Some more done said it best on Queens of Comedy. Dick will do it to you. Dick will do it to you. It will dickmatize you. It will make you crazy for 13 damn years. It sure the hell did. And poor Tara. I don't even know where we're going to go with that. On that note, let's head into predictions. I cannot.
It's Peter Guns. Like, I
Uptown.
Jesse, it's Peter Guns. Like, she couldn't find no dude.
All right, what's happening next week? I threw my damn notes on the ground. We're gonna
So
get
next week there was that drama with Saigon and House Dress. I don't really understand what it was about.
talking about there's some bad parenting. He's gonna take the kid somewhere. Like, sir, where have you been?
You haven't been in a household for 7 years.
Let's really
Like,
talk about bad parenting.
like, it's 7 years after the fact. You just now know.
And you just wanted to test your son's blood.
Bad parenting is finding out your kid is yours at the local pool party.
7 years later.
Bad parenting.
Whatever
Over a
many years later.
Hennessy and Coke. That's not good parenting.
We get Erica is gonna fight with Lee again. But it's interesting that Sin is the one that wants them to come together.
What's Sin and Nia Lee's connection?
I don't know. It'll be interesting to find what that is.
Sin need to
Simply walk away.
work off that burrito bowl.
I'm tired. I'm not. You know what? I'm done. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm just exhausted from all of that. Was just too much damn tea for everything. Peter Guns. Can we start a Twitter?
What is it
Let's
about?
save Peter Guns.
No, he can't. You can't save him. Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. You can't. He's slow. You can't. Listen, no. You can't save him.
Can we just ship the men from Love and Hip Hop off to with Erica Mena to a damn island? I mean, I feel like Erica would work out.
Erica need to work out.
She would-
Period. Okay. I can't.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys check us out on iTunes. Next week, if you guys want to shout out, please read these people for filth on iTunes. Leave us a comment, subscribe to us, rate us, and leave us a really funny comment on iTunes. We'll give you guys a shout out next week. You guys can keep in contact with us at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and talk with us. Let us know what y'all feel on Twitter, Instagram. Me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Kennelia, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Oh Lord! Until next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only. Do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Fuck all those nights, I'm on real loud. Fuck it, I faked it, orange too loud. Fuck all those nights, you thought you broke my back. Well, guess what, Joe? Your sex was whack.